Hey guys, Cindy here. Welcome to episode 55 of my Pleasantview Let's Play. Today we're going to be playing Bobby Broke. He lives here in Slappy's Flophouse. He has hardly any money. He's only 19 years old. He's the only sim that didn't go to college out of his generation. He just moved out of his parents' house, moved straight into the Flophouse. Luckily he doesn't have any taxes due today, but I do believe his rent is going to be due soon, and that's going to be rough on him. Luckily it's only 161 simoleons. I'm going to enter the lot. So Bobby Broke is a romance sim, and if you'll remember, he was romantically involved with Eva whenever they were teenagers. They have since grown up and have kind of lost touch since Eva went to college. Bobby has moved on to new interests, if you know what I mean. But hopefully he will reconnect with her when she graduates. But for now, Bobby's living here in the Flophouse in his tiny little room. It's not even an efficiency apartment, it's a room. Where he paints, and he works as a gas station attendant, level 2 in the slacker career. Now, Bobby has his eye on a condo in the condo district. He would like to move out of this room and get his own place, but it's going to take quite a long time of saving up money from selling his paintings and working at the gas station before he's going to be able to move out of the Flophouse. Now, in the previous episode, whenever we were playing his brother's family, Bo Broke, Bobby was invited over to the house for a birthday party, and he found that he was quite attracted to Bo's coworker, Patsy. In fact, they made out at the birthday party in front of all the kids, and now he has the want to flirt with Patsy. And if we go and look at his relationships, Bobby has a lot of friends. He's a very attractive sim. He's very charismatic. He has a lot of friends. He's friends with Rosemary Ballard, his mom and brother, David Dreamer, Eva, of course. He's friends with Kevin Burb and Crystal Jacobs. And I believe he did have a relationship with Crystal Jacobs. I can't remember. Let's go look at his memories and see. I know he's had several relationships. Yeah, Crystal Jacobs was the other person that he had a relationship after. And Rosemary. Rosemary, Crystal, and Eva when he was a teen. He was really getting around. So now he's an adult and he's going to get around some more. So let's see. I want to go look at, so here's somebody that he has 3 bolts with, Terry Bush. 3 bolter right there. But right now his mind is on Patsy because he just recently met her. And he has 3 bolts with Sandy Broody. Oh my gosh, please stay away from fish lips. Bobby, oh my goodness. 3 bolts with Patsy Hardy. Wow, that's why they made out, and they already made friends. So that's where Bobby is wanting to go next. He wants to flirt with Patsy Hardy. He also wants to reach cleaning level 1 and logic level 1, and I'm wondering if those are for his career. No. No, those are just random skills he wants to get. He actually needs mechanical. So let's see. It's 1:58 p.m. on a Tuesday here. He has to go to work at 10 p.m., so he's got plenty of time today. I think what we'll do is we're going to have him change into his everyday clothes. And then he's going to invite, he's going to re-roll his wants. I was going to say we'll invite Patsy over. But look, check this out. Now all he wants to do is buy a shower, buy a toilet, buy a refrigerator. So we're going to have to use our want paintings. Because that's really annoying and I don't know what he wants. And he's going to have to use his money on this, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. So we're going to go into plumbing, and we're going to use the want. Oh, actually, these cost nothing. Okay, awesome. So we're going to put the toilet want fulfiller thingy. And these, I had somebody ask me about these. These paintings come from Mod The Sims, if you need to get these. The want fulfillment paintings. So we're just going to put those up. That fulfills the want of getting a toilet without actually buying one. Same thing for the tub, which I believe he wanted. Let's see. Yeah, he wanted a tub, so we're going to put that one up. And then he wanted, I was just there, now I don't remember. He wanted a refrigerator. So we'll get that one. Okay. So now those are up in his room, and we can see what he actually wants. He wants a double bed. I'm going to let him keep that want because that seems to suit him quite well. I'm sure he does want a double bed, but he's going to have to go out and find a new place to woohoo with his ladies. All right, he wants to gain a skill point and reach logic level 1. So now he no longer wants to go out with Patsy, but he does want to have 3 loves at once. So I think that still includes seeing Patsy. He can probably fall in love with her very quickly. So let's see, what should we do? I think while he wants to gain a skill point, I'm going to have him work on his mechanical and get that skill point because he needs money really badly. So let's have him study mechanical. Then after he gets that skill point, we'll move on to calling Patsy over. Well, it didn't take Bobby long to get his mechanical skill point, and now he wants to invite Eva over. Okay, I think he's thinking about his love, Eva, and he wants to invite her over. The only problem with that is Eva is still technically a teenager, and she's in the college bin. She hasn't aged up to a young adult yet, and he can't even use this phone. Let's see if he has a cell phone. He does. He has a cell phone. Let's see if we can just invite her over, and he probably won't be able to do anything with her, but maybe he can talk to her. He's just missing his old friends. Oops, so let's call Sim, and I don't even know, since she's in the Sim bin, in the college bin, I don't even know if he's going to be able to invite her over, but we'll try. Let's see, Eva. No, she doesn't own a phone, so he's not going to be able to see her at all. He's not going to be able to see her until she gets back from college. So now Bobby can't really fulfill any of these wants. Look, he fears being rejected for an invitation by Eva or being rejected for an invitation by Rosemary. Now, I don't know if we aged Rosemary up or if she's still a teen. I think she's still a teen because they don't have any little love hearts here. So I guess the only thing left to do is to try to get him 3 loves at once. So let's invite Patsy over. I'm going to go back to his cell phone. And we also need to roll... Why am I going there? We also need to calculate Bobby's secondary aspiration now that he's an adult. So he has 5 points to spend. Let's do that first, and then we'll work on his romance. So I will be right back with the results of Bobby's secondary aspiration. Okay, here are the results for Bobby's secondary aspiration, and very surprisingly, Bobby is a secondary knowledge sim. I can't believe that. That's very odd to me. I wouldn't expect it. I would have expected popularity or pleasure. But Bobby is a secondary knowledge. He's very interested in the environment, let's see, and paranormal, and work, surprisingly. He's very interested in work. He is a hard worker. He just doesn't want to work in a traditional 9-to-5 job. He likes to work on his creations, on his art. So he does have a strong work ethic, just not for a traditional job. So we're going to go ahead and make Bobby a secondary knowledge sim. And this is actually going to be very helpful to him because it's going to help him to get he's going to roll more wants to get skills and things like that. So maybe he can get promoted up in the slacker career, get more money, and move into his own place. So let's give him, let's give him these needs. I'm going to do the needs tree. So this will take care of slowing down all of his need decay. Okay, so Bobby is all set. Let's call up Patsy and invite her over. And this is so weird. I was just calling Patsy and we got a pop-up from her. Hey, I was just looking through my phone book and thought, I should get in touch with Bobby. It's been a while, so I just wanted to check in. I've got a few other things to do, but we should get together later and go shopping or something. Okay, awesome. So she obviously wants to go out with him too. Let's find her here. Let's call Patsy. No, she's not home. Okay, he's going to have to try later. She's probably at work because she does work in the journalism career with Bo. Right now he's talking to Christy Stratton over here. All right, well, the only other thing that we could do for him is he wants to reach logic level 1, and I do have community lot skilling enabled through a mod, so let's send him over to the park to play some chess while we wait on Patsy to get off work. Here is Bobby arriving at Woodland Park. He came over here to use the chess tables, and we'll see what happens to him while he's here. Oh, look, now he wants to ask a sim on a date. And now he doesn't want to get his logic skill anymore now that he's here. Okay, but he is going to check out the chess table. Well, we'll let him stay here for a little while. Who's this, William Green? He's just looking at the chess tables and thinking, nah, that's okay. I know I thought I wanted to play chess, but not anymore. And now he's just going around to look at the sink. Who is this here? Diane Adams. I don't know who that is. And here's Monica Maxwell with her horrible shirt that clips through her skirt that I've never fixed. He's just checking out the bathroom. I don't know, maybe he's trying to get some artistic inspiration. I don't know what he's doing there. And he's going to go talk to the ladies, of course. He greeted Monica Maxwell here. And now he's trying to greet Diane. So he wants to ask a sim on a date, see a wolf, and reach mechanical level 2. So we'll let him hang out here. Oh, look, they both think he's super hot. We'll let him hang out here at the park for a little bit, and then we'll send him back home and see if we can work on his mechanical skill. It's 6 p.m., so I'm thinking that Patsy should be getting home from work by now. That guy's thinking about Lucy Burr. So Abhijit is going to join Bobby for some chess. We'll let him hang out for about another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll send him back. This wasn't a very productive trip. There's Lucy. Bobby's back at home. He's been studying mechanical for a little bit, waiting on Patsy to get off work. And another day has passed here. Bobby is now 20 years old. And he's going to go ahead and wrap this up and call Patsy over. I don't think they have time to go on a proper date because he does have to... Oh, and now he doesn't even want to go on a date anymore, so that's good. But he does have to go to work in about 3 hours. So he's just going to invite her over for a little flophouse canoodling. Oh no, Patsy is still not home. He tried to call her again. She's not home right now, so try calling again later. He's just really striking out. He wants to see her after the party, and she's just, I don't know. I don't know if she's playing hard to get or what. But it's working because she is on his mind. Okay, we just got a chance card for Bobby while he was at work tonight. It says Bobby's sitting in his tiny sales kiosk listening to the sound of the rain beating against the bulletproof glass. He's just begun to debate whether he should eat a Yumco tiny cake or try one of the new flavors of mystery cheese food when a racy new sports car pulls up to the full-service pump and honks for service. Should Bobby go on break or just pretend not to notice? Bobby's going on break. He's like, screw that. I don't have time for you. Oh my gosh, yes! Bobby won 4th prize in the Yumco Instant Winner Sweepstakes. He cashes in his ticket for a cool 500 smackers. That's awesome. 500 simoleons? Yes, he needed that so badly. Alright, Bobby just got home from work, from his job at the gas station, and he has been promoted to convenience store clerk level 3. The customers are considerably less wealthy than those in your last job, but there's plenty of free soda pop and candy bars. Not a bad trade. Besides, all your friends can hang out at the store late in the evening and read the comics while you pretend to work. Bobby now works from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., much better hours than his gas station hours. And he brought home 210 simoleons and a bonus of 420. He now has 1,500 simoleons. Bobby needs to invest this money as soon as possible so that it can start gaining interest for his savings to get his own condo. There's also a wolf out here, and now he has rolled the want to become a werewolf. Now, we're not going to lock that in for him because we're keeping the 3 loves at once locked in. If he continues to want to do it after we get the 3 loves, maybe we'll have a second werewolf in Pleasantview. We'll just have to see. But I think that's just his knowledge side coming out because he saw a wolf. So the first thing I want to do is go have him bank online and deposit this money. He's going to go ahead and just deposit $1,000 or 1,000 simoleons in there. And let's start getting that sweet interest. It's Wednesday at 7 a.m. now, and Bobby has to get up and go to work. He didn't even get fully rested, but he has to get up and go to work to his new job as a convenience store clerk since he got promoted. He needs fun this morning. I'm going to have him just work. Oops, don't scrap painting. Don't do that. I'm going to have him work on his painting until the carpool comes to hopefully get some fun. He doesn't have a lot of time to work on his art now that he's working these low-level jobs and trying to save up money to buy a new place. Oh, get up, Bobby. Get up. Get out of bed, sleepyhead. So we have to work on his art as often as we can, and I don't know why this is happening. We're just going to have to scrap this painting and start over. I don't know if maybe one of his guests or something started a painting there. Alright, but let's start painting. And he's just going to work on this for another 20 minutes or so and then go off to work. When he gets home this evening, we're going to try again to call Patsy over. All right, it's 3 p.m. Bobby just got home from work, and he has already been promoted again to level 4 record store clerk. Nothing but tunes all day long, man. Bobby now works from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and he brought home another 750 simoleons. He now has 1,200 simoleons, so we definitely have enough to go, and he's just going to go deposit another 1,000. He's going to deposit 1,000 simoleons, and that's going to give him 2,000 simoleons in his savings account. It's not a lot, but it is a start. He can buy one of the smallest condos for only 11,000 simoleons. So he's already got 2,000. We are on our way. He might be nearly an elder by the time he saves up enough money to get his own place, but we're going to keep trying. Okay, and now we're going to try again to call up Patsy. Now, his wants right now are to find a roommate, which he can't do because he doesn't have enough room in his room for a roommate. Become a werewolf, not very likely to happen. Reach level 3 of mechanical skill and have 3 loves at once. So we're going to work on the love. We're going to work on the love because he needs a charisma skill to get another promotion, and that's it. So he doesn't want to work on charisma. We're going to work on the love. He's going to call up, oops, don't do that. Call up Patsy and let's invite her over. She's finally home. He's going to invite her over. He finally caught her at home. She's a busy lady. She's a journalist. And no, your friend cannot come over too, Patsy. He's trying to woo you. So she's going to gussy up and come right over, and he's going to do the same thing. I'm going to send him upstairs to change out of his work clothes into his everyday clothes. And we're going to watch the lot. Watch for Patsy to show up. And somebody kicked over the trash can here, so the flophouse is probably going to get roaches again. But I don't care about that because the landlord takes care of that. Oh, and here comes Patsy. Patsy is wearing her work clothing. He's going to go down and greet her. Don't greet her like that. Greet her like this. She's wearing her journalist clothing, which isn't very flattering. I think we're going to have her change into her everyday... Oh, look, she's no longer a family friend. I think we're going to change that right now. So before Bobby gets down here, let's change her out of her work clothing. I think she probably would have changed. So change outfit. We're going to have to change her into her formal and then change her into her everyday. Oh, he's going to greet her first. He's going to greet her and she's going to be like, don't mind me. I'm just going to change into my casual clothing out here on the lawn of the flophouse. Mwah. Okay, so I changed her into something. I don't know. I thought I was changing her into formal. I don't know why she changed into that. So now let's change her into everyday. And they're already flirting. Change your clothes, Patsy. Change your clothes. There goes Benjamin Long. Oh, and she is a networking townie, and she says, hey, Bobby, I think you'd really hit it off with this person I know. I'd love to set you up on a blind date right here and now. Are you interested? No, he's not interested in a blind date. He's interested in you. So he's going to say no to that. Okay, and she's in her everyday clothes now, so let's look at her. She's wearing this cute little cardigan and skirt. I'm going to go into camera mode so we can see her better because we're out here in front of the flophouse. Benjamin, you were just all up in the way, buddy. Get out of the way. So here's how she looks. That's a pretty cute outfit, I think, for a journalist. But she needs a little bit of a makeover to make her worthy of Bobby's affections. So let's give her some makeup and I'm sorry, this screen is not good. This angle. I'm going to go over here. Okay, and I'm going to give her a little bit of a makeover. So let's do a gussy up on her. Okay, here is Patsy's new makeup. I gave her some blush, eyeshadow, mascara, and lipstick. So that kind of improves her looks a little bit. And she's actually quite pretty. She really is. Bobby certainly likes her a lot. He is very into Patsy. So the only thing that Bobby really wants to do is have 3 loves at once. He's not going to become a werewolf or get a roommate, or I guess he could work on mechanical. But now that she's here, he doesn't have any wants specifically related to her. So we're just going to work on romantic interactions to try to have him fall in love with her. So we'll start with flirting. and go from there. And I'm going to keep an eye on their relationship here. It should be very easy. Oh no, she just rejected him. Oh no. Oh no, Bobby. She didn't go for the caress. Uh-oh. She didn't like that. Okay, he's going to have to... Let's do some smooth talk on her. Let's try to repair that snafu. Give her a rose. Oh. Okay, now they're friends again. She's like, okay, I forgive you. I forgive you. Well, they've decided to go in on their own and do a casual sit. Oh my goodness. They decided to go into the living area of the flop house and get completely naked. Thank goodness nobody's here. And she just got a crush on him. She's like, sure, I will sit naked with you on the dirty flop house couch. And now I've got a crush on you. Oh boy. So they are going to, okay, they're just pecking. He's going to kiss her romantically. Oh boy. There they go. So they're doing a woohoo on the couch. Let's hope and cross our fingers that nobody walks in on this. Bobby, what are you doing in broad daylight? I don't know where the cook is, but luckily he's not here. And I think all of the townies who live here are right now at work. So I can't believe they're getting away with this without anybody seeing them in the middle of the day. It's actually 5:45 p.m. So you would think that somebody would be getting home from work right now. And Bobby's phone is ringing. He's not listening to that. And look, their relationship went all the way up to 100. He's got a crush on her. She's got a crush on him. They're not quite in love. Oh boy, hurry up, guys. Oh my gosh, hurry up. I just cannot believe they're getting away with this and not getting caught. Okay, it's over. They did it. They pulled it off. I guess Bobby knows the schedules of his neighbors. So, okay. All right. Well, Patsy, Bobby's going to have to say goodbye to you because he's very tired and needs to answer his phone. He'll answer his phone first, I guess. Let's see who's calling him. Oh my gosh, it's that other townie that he has 3 bolts with, Terry Bush. He's like, excuse me, Patsy, I gotta take this call and talk to my other... Oh, and she wants to go downtown with him. Would you like to go on an outing downtown? He's very tired, so I don't know. You know what? We're just going to let him go, and then if he gets too tired, he can come back home early. But I really think he would probably go to this. So, see you later, Patsy. He's going downtown with this other lady. Why don't you say goodbye to her real quick? So you're not just leaving her here. He's going to try to make it a couple hours downtown on this outing with Terry. Bobby is arriving here at the Crypto nightclub. He decided to go out with Terry. And let's see, there are some more townies too going out with him. Lindsay Bruce. And Orlando Bertino. They brought a kid here. Rosemary Bowman is a teen and Ricky Bowen are teens. Okay, this is like highly inappropriate. I think we need to set a visitor controller for this lot. So where did Bobby go? Let's see if we can spawn one here. So we spawn the visitor controller adjuster. It's just going to sit right here in the middle, in the middle of the floor because we can't move it. But let's ban children and teens from this lot. This is an adult-only lot. So Orlando and the teenagers should disappear here in just a minute. Okay, and Terry is wasting no time on hitting on Bobby. No time at all. And let's see. Yeah, they have 3 bolts. They're not quite friends yet. But she's just going after him. Hitting on him, kissing up his arm. Okay, the kid is still here. So I don't know if maybe we have to save the lot before that takes effect. There's still teenagers here. I don't know. Bobby is talking about art with Lindsay. He's trying to impress her with his art knowledge. We're talking about wine. Here's Darren Dreamer. Okay, stop viewing the wine. Oh, he's laughing at that. He's like, that's hilarious. That is some cheap, crappy wine, people. And Terry just keeps going. I mean, she is not stopping. She might definitely be one of the townies that he ends up seducing. Look at her staring at him. She's like, you were so hot. And now she's going to dance with this teenager. Okay, really weird. Well, Bobby and Terry are just making out over here. I guess this is part of his want to have 3 loves. Oh, she has a crush on him, but he doesn't quite have a crush on her yet. She's a very interesting looking sim with her floral fedora and her flip-flops and her button-down shirt. We might have to give her a little bit of a makeover too, since Bobby's getting into her. Wow. Okay, so Bobby has a crush on her now. Wow, he also has 3 bolts with Lindsay Bruce. Oh my goodness. Bobby is never going to run out of townies to seduce. Alright, it's 11 o'clock. Bobby is really tired. He needs to go home. He's been having a great time with these ladies out here at the club, but he has to work tomorrow, I believe. Let's check. No, he's off tomorrow. So I guess he could stay longer. We'll let him stay a little bit longer. Okay, he's really tired. He's like, come on now, I gotta go home. So it's time for Bobby to go home. It's 11:45 at night. He's gonna end... Let's see, we gotta end this. He's gonna leave the group. Go tell Terry you're gonna leave the group. Goodbye, Terry. Thank you for a good time. And he's headed home. And right when he tries to leave after he tells Terry bye, Lindsay comes over and she's like, hey. Hey, Bobby. So he's got potentially 3 3-bolt townies to seduce. Terry, Lindsay, and Patsy. He's going to be very busy while he's waiting on Eva to get back from college. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Bobby is finally getting home from his outing, but somehow he didn't leave the group when I thought he did. So all the townies came home with him. He's going to have to end this right now. Once they all get out of the van at the flophouse, and he's like, guys, you cannot stay here. Okay, they're all leaving. Looks like they're all leaving. Okay, it was cool. It was nice to hang out with people who know how to have a good time. All right, Bobby is going to go straight to bed now. And it is Thursday at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, don't worry about those roaches. The landlord will get that. So another day did go by. On Wednesday, Bobby turned 21 years old. So I guess that was his celebration, his 21st birthday celebration. He went out to the club and flirted with a bunch of girls. He had a really good time. He danced, he flirted. And man, we have got a long list of townies for him, for him to work on. I'm going to go ahead and end part 1 of this episode here, but before we wrap up, I want to give a huge shout out to one of my patrons, Anna. Anna, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Anna was my very first patron whenever I launched my Patreon, and she has been a huge part of my PleasantSims community, as well as the Sims 2 community as a whole. So thank you, Anna. You are awesome. I just cannot thank you enough. And I love having you in Discord, and I love chatting with you, and you are just amazing. And if you're interested in becoming part of our PleasantSims community and becoming a patron, you can visit me at patreon.com/PleasantSims for more information. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you want to know when I upload new videos. And I will see you guys with a new episode very soon. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my current projects, Instagram for pictures from Pleasantview and my custom hood, and on Pinterest where I'm pinning all of my favorite custom content. You can also visit my blog at PleasantSims.com for mods and gameplay rules, or become my patron at patreon.com/PleasantSims for access to exclusive bonus content.